Welcome to the Michigan Runner Show. Join us each time as we explore the people, the places, and the events that shape our great sport.
Hi, Carter Sherline from Michigan Runner News, and I have with me today Jeff Crumbaugh from Great Lakes Endurance. Welcome.
Good to see you, Carter.
Good seeing you. And we'd like to talk to you about the Treetops Trifecta, which for 2021 is scheduled for the 6th and 7th of November. And as the name gives away, it's 3 races in 2 days. And on the grounds of the Treetops Resort. So, with that, tell us about this event.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite events in our whole quiver of trail running events in northern Michigan. It takes place at the Treetops Resort. 3 races over 2 days. You can actually stay at the resort. It's a beautiful, comfortable lodge, a couple of lodges actually with nice restaurants. It's in early November, which for most people is the end of the running season, even the end of the cross country season for a lot of folks as well. But it's a good chance to get away, head up north, stay at a resort, and then experience some trails and some terrain that most people don't get a chance to run on ever. It starts Saturday morning at near the base of the ski hill, and several years ago, Treetops built a remarkable 5K loop that starts and finishes there. It's very diverse. It has a lot of climbing. There's some sections to the woods. There's more open grassland sections to it. A lot of runners really like this 5K course. Last year we had snow on the course, and we managed to. It was basically a ribbon of dirt through the snow. It was just extraordinary. And then after the 5K, runners usually grab some lunch and relax during the afternoon, and they come back to the same start area. But this time they're running 1 kilometer up a course that follows a couple of the steeper and some of the more moderate ski runs, and it finishes at the top of the ski hill, right on this veranda near the Legends restaurant. And when we designed this event, we thought, well, this will be kind of a nice low-key hill climb in the middle of the other 2 races. But it turns out this has been one of the more favorite components of the race. A lot of spectators, they'll watch the start, and then they'll drive the back loop up to the back of the restaurant and get out and line the finish line. So imagine, running up the ski hill, and then you get to the top and you've got lots of cheering fans, including your friends and family. But the other thing, the views from the top are just extraordinary, looking out over the whole north side of Gaylord and the beautiful forests that stretch on forever and ever, it seems like. So that's always nice to see an event like that really take off and be a pleasant surprise. But everyone just loves that hill climb. It's over with pretty quick, 5, 6, 7 minutes, and it's over with. Then the next morning we head to a different venue. We travel a little ways north to the North Campus. It's called Treetops North. There's a beautiful clubhouse there. The golfing is all shut down by that time. And last year, of course, we had a couple inches of snow on the ground. It was just beautiful. It's a half marathon course, extraordinary half marathon course. It starts on the golf course, but then follows some trails to the woods that interweave on the golf course. Eventually, we get to a point where we run up with land owned by the Highland Conservancy, or the Headwaters Conservancy. And Treetops and the Headwaters Conservancy actually built a connector trail into their Sturgeon River Preserve. And then the course is around 4 or 5 miles. It travels along these beautiful, intimate single tracks on the Sturgeon River Preserve along the Sturgeon River. And then it crosses over a road into a very interesting place. Historically, it's called Project Nature. It's owned by Treetops. It's not. It's used for cross-country skiing in the wintertime, but it's not used for really anything else other than that. There's an old restaurant out there, and 5, 6, 7 miles of the course travel through this beautiful terrain, mostly hardwood forest, but then it keeps ascending and ascending and ascending. Eventually you reach this really, really high ridge with some of the best views in all of northern Lower Michigan. And very few people know about this, and it's private land, so this is your only chance to really run it. But it overlooks the Sturgeon River Valley and the Vanderbilt Highlands, and it's just exceptional. And then there's a gently sloping, almost 1.5 miles, 2 miles down into the valley, and then you're along the Sturgeon River, a very remote, quiet, tranquil section. You can hear there's a little bit of rapids in the river. And then eventually you come back out and you cross that same road into the Sturgeon River Preserve, owned by the Headwaters Conservancy, and then retrace your path back to the clubhouse at Treetops North. Like I mentioned, last year we had 2-3 inches of snow, fresh snow on the ground, and it was just extraordinary. It was beautiful. And so if you want a nice getaway at the end of the trail running season, an escape, stay at a comfortable lodge away from the busyness and hectic ways of the city, come on up to Gaylord and enjoy a weekend at Treetops and get 3 races in 2 days.